Hello and welcome to the latest of our interviews for this year's primary elections in Lincoln County. Our candidate today is Greg Butcher. He is one of the Democratic candidates for Lincoln County Magistrate. A resident of Lincoln County in Allen Creek, Greg has been married to Kate for 18 years. He served in the West Virginia State Legislature as a member of the House of Delegates for 14 years, representing Lincoln County throughout that time. He's a retired United Mine worker, having worked in the coal industry for 20.5 years. He's also a member of the United Steel Workers, the Operating Engineers and Teamsters. Greg Butcher, welcome.
Thank you.
Our first question, what made you decide to run for magistrate?
Well, just public service has always been on my agenda. I've been at it for years, even before I was elected, kind of watching all the other candidates. And it was a better opportunity for me to move in state, or in county, I'm sorry, and after 14 years of the legislature, I just felt like it was time maybe to move on to something a little more closer home, get out of the Charleston scene, and kind of make room maybe for somebody younger, better ideals, or whatever you know.
Okay. Our second question, what personal and professional qualities do you think you would bring to the role?
Well, like I said, at my time in my life now, my age and my experience and all my trials and troubles and tribulations I've experienced in, and I'm a true Southern West Virginian, okay. And I know the people of this area, Southern West Virginia, Lincoln, Logan, Boone, and I just I think to bring professionalism to it, from my point of view, is knowing how the people really think and what their needs are, especially our youth. Our youth sometimes is burdened down with a felony at 17, 18 years old, and then they got to live with that all their life, and it's quite a hindrance, as you know. And I like to try to address some of that if I'm elected, and maybe start going to some schools and do a couple seminars and question and answer series with some teenagers or youth and stuff. And it's public service has always been in my heart, and I just think it'd be a good opportunity for me and Lincoln County.
Okay. Should you be elected magistrate, are there any changes you would make with regard to the running of the office and the carrying out of your duties?
Not that I could see. I think the offices, both in magistrate offices, is up tempo and honest, and the integrity is probably there. I think I can bring the integrity and keep the integrity, especially with my honesty. I stand on my honesty, and I don't in my previous elected life or official. I don't think I've ever missed a phone call or a day's work. So I think the integrity, I can keep the integrity that's there and maybe add to it.
Okay. Our fourth question. The Lincoln Journal has reported frequently on the scourge of prescription drug abuse in Lincoln County. In what ways would you, as magistrate, work to help tackle this problem that has ruined so many lives in our region?
I'm glad you mentioned that, because as a legislator we've addressed that for years and years, and every day somebody on the 100 members of somebody takes the floor on the drug use. It's prescription drug use is our problems, and I've tried routinely with the Health and Human Resource Committee over there, and I'll keep lobbying for this, even in another capacity. If I'm elected, I'll still lobby the legislature some on this issue. The prescription writing has to stop. I think we should count the prescriptions written by each physician. Not that all of them are illegal, but when you can find individuals writing 100 prescriptions a day, and it's out there, and I think we should do a better study at it. Unfortunately, and as I learned in the legislature, the pharmaceutical companies carry a big influence on our legislation nationally, and so I would just continue to combat that and watch. Like I said, I've seen this, and it's not getting any better. The problem is here, and it is not going to go away. And now they got the methadone clinics, and it's just ongoing, Sean. And I would continuously look at that, especially with our youth.
And our final question. Lincoln County is currently in the midst of another election abuse scandal. The former sheriff and county clerk have pleaded guilty regarding their involvement in the absentee ballot conspiracy of 2 years ago. As a candidate for county office, in what ways are you working to restore confidence in the electoral process?
Thank you. I'm glad you asked that, Sean. I've been on my feet now for 2 months in this campaign. I stay on my feet, and I love meeting and greeting the people. And recently a lady said she wasn't going to vote no more on account of the scandals. And when I got finished with her, she thanked me and she said she'd go vote because it's your right. Don't let a couple individuals or any individuals whatsoever take your right to vote. This is your right. There is some good candidates out here today in this upcoming primary election, some great candidates, good, honest people. I refuse to be called dishonest or untruthful, and I actually preach that all the time, and that's the effort I'll make. I'll make it perfectly clear every day to do not let someone take your right to vote. And if you surrender and don't go because of something previously happened, it's your fault. The right's out there. It's your duty to vote and see who's running your county.
Greg Butcher, thank you very much.
Thank you, Sean.
That concludes our latest interview. Look for more interviews on our website at www.lincolnjournal.com. Thank you.